Well, hello people on the internet, my name is Kevin and welcome back to another video. Now let me just point out that I am actually a bit sick right now, so if my voice sounds different, that's why. But we're not going to get into sympathy or anything because wow, Kevin's sick. Wow, okay. End of. Today I bring you my birthday book haul slash unboxing, and this video is going to be very, very long because there's about 20 books in this, so I'm going to get straight into this right now, and I'm going to start with the books I have and then I'm going to open the books in different stages because I opened them at different points when they came, so I'm probably going to be looking different and stuff like that, so yeah. So the very first book I have to show you is A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J Maas, and this was our May book of the month. May? Was it May? Yeah, it was May. May book of the month for my book club that I'm part of with Ilse, Jen and David. If you want to know more of my thoughts about the book, you can check the May book of the month live show where we all talked about this book, so I'll leave a link to that down in the description and you can go watch it. The next three books I have are all part of a series, and that is The Scorch Trials, The Kill Order and The Death Cure. And I just realised I held them up in the completely wrong way. It should be this way. Yes, that is the order, I believe. I bought The Scorch Trials because I've read The Maze Runner and I know that the second movie trailer has come out and I have not watched it yet, and I refused to watch it until I've read the book, so I had to buy it, and I had to find them in these covers, which was so hard. So I found them when I was in England, so I had to buy all three because I found the covers that match my one, and it's really impossible to do that. I'm not going to say what these are about because it's spoilerish if you haven't read the first book, but yeah, I'm pretty sure you know what it's about because The Maze Runner is pretty popular, so I'm not really going to get into it. The next book I have to show is We All Looked Up by Tommy Wallach, and this book follows four different characters who are four very different characters in like they're all teenagers, and it's about how one day they all look and there's a star in the sky and they find out that it's actually an asteroid that's going to hit the Earth and it's going to end the world. So yes, and it's a contemporary book with that kind of twist on it, which a sci-fi kind of element. It's a very, very good book, and that plot that I just told you about, it's so interesting and it is a really, really good book. The next book I have is a book I bought on a whim when I was in the local bookshop, and that book is The Rule of Three, and this is just a post-apocalyptic kind of book. It just says a person can last 3 minutes without air, 3 days without water, 3 weeks without food. A community begins to die in just seconds. It's by Eric Walters, I forgot to say that, and it's a flimsy paperback, and I love them, as you all know. Don't know much about this book. Just based on the cover, I just assumed it was a post-apocalyptic kind of book. Bought it on a whim, so I love buying books on a whim and not knowing really what they're about because it's more fun. Okay, so the next book I have is In Real Life by Joey Graceffa, and this is an autobiography slash memoir book about Joey Graceffa, the YouTuber. I don't know if you guys know who Joey Graceffa is. If you don't, look him up on YouTube. He's very, very popular. He has like 4 million subscribers. And yeah, this is basically a memoir of his life, and it's a really, really good book. I love Joey Graceffa. He's my favorite YouTuber. So I really got this the minute it came out, and I loved it. It was such a good book, and you get really good insight into his life, and I love Joey Graceffa, so I really, really enjoyed this book. And the next book is pretty similar to Joey Graceffa's book, and it is A Work in Progress by Connor Franta. This is also a memoir by Connor Franta, who is also another big YouTuber. I've already done a full review on this book, so if you want to hear my thoughts and know more about the book, it's a non-spoiler review, so you can all watch it if you want. I'll leave a link down in the description and you can go watch that and see and hear more about this book. Okay, so the next book I have is Snow Like Ashes by Sarah Rosh, or Ra, I don't know, Rosh. I'm gonna go with Rosh because that's how everyone else pronounces it. I've heard so much about this book on Yessie's channel over the Book Vagrant. I'll leave a link to her down in the description. She raves about this book, and loads of my other friends all love this book too, so I feel like I will love it as well. So I had to pick it up, and I will read it some stage before the second book comes out, because I know that comes out September or October, I think. I could be wrong. And the next book I have is a book by a very popular author here on BookTube, and it is Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell. This is my very, very first Rainbow Rowell book. I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not, because I feel like Rainbow Rowell's books are like really, really romance based, and I'm not really into romantic books, so I don't know if I like this or not, but I picked it up anyways, and I'm gonna try it, and at least I can say I've tried Rainbow Rowell then. The next book I have is All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven, or Niven, I'm saying Niven, I'm gonna go with that. And this book is about a boy named Theodore and a girl named Violet, and Theodore is about to kill himself, I think, about to commit suicide on top of a building, and Violet stops them. I think they fall in love maybe, and maybe she stops them from committing suicide. I don't know, that could be a spoiler. I don't think it is because I don't know what happens, so I might have just spoiled myself by my own guessing, which is just, yeah. Now the final book that I have with me is City of Lost Souls by Cassandra Clare, and this is book 5 in the Moral Instrument series. I bought this because in the bookshop where I work, this was only $4.99, and these are usually like €10, so I got this for $4.99 and I had to get it, of course. I needed it anyways, but when it was $4.99 I was not going to let that go. And yeah, I obviously can't tell anyone about this, but everyone knows what this is about, so I'm not even gonna, like, I'm just gonna assume that you're not stupid and you know about these books, because if you don't, like, I don't even know what to say to you. Okay, so now I'm gonna throw in the clips where I unboxed books, so I'm probably gonna look different, but yeah, let's get back to that. Okay, the very first box I'm gonna open is from Sandra, I think, Sandra Alvarez. I'll leave a link to her channel down below so you can go check her out. She's really cool, I love her videos. And today is actually the 15th of June, so my birthday's not till 3 days, so this actually came early, but I couldn't wait till the 18th to open, so I'm just gonna open it now. I broke it, of course. And there is a note. I'm glad we're friends too, Sandra. I'm very, very glad we are. Thank you so much for this note. This means a lot to me. It's definitely going into my memory box, so. Oh, okay, I see 2 books, and she told me that she got me 2, and I was very, very annoyed because she shouldn't have done that. She didn't need to. Oh my god, I can see what the first one is. I'm gonna take out the first one. And it is Percy Jackson and the Battle of the Labyrinth. Oh my god, I'm so happy you got me this. I was actually going to buy this book the other day because I want to start marathoning this series. And oh my god, I can't believe you actually got me this. Oh, I'm so happy you got me this. This is the 4th book in the Percy Jackson and the Olympian series. Is that right? Did I say that correctly? Is that the name of the series? I think that's it. Oh god, I could have been said that completely wrong. And I have not read this series. I know. Don't need to tell me about it. I know I haven't read it and it's bad, but yeah. Now that I have the 4th one, I just need the 5th one and I can marathon it. Okay, so the final book that she got me was... Oh, just as I say that, it is book 5, Percy Jackson and the Last Olympian, which is the 5th and final book in the Percy Jackson and the Olympian series. So now I have the 4th and 5th book, so I have the final 2 books and now I can marathon them. Sandra, I really, really appreciate it, and I can't wait to read this series because it's going to be amazing and I'm so excited, so thank you so much. Okay, so the next book I have to open is from Ilse, I think, and it came in this package. I'm not going to turn around because my address is there and it's very, very big font. Okay, I still have no idea what this is. Oh, and I should add that today is actually the 18th of June, which is my birthday. And I decided to wear the same jumper as I did for Sandra's video, so it looks like that this was filmed at the same time. I hope that came across like that. It probably didn't, but... Oh my god, this is impossible to open. Here we go. What is it? Ooh, Red Rising by Pierce Brown. Oh my god, this is the library binding edition. Oh my god, this is so cool. Wow, the font is huge. Look at that font. Oh. It says a large print edition. So obviously it's gonna have big font. Wow, Kevin, wow. I'm really, really excited to read this book. So thank you so much, Ilse, for getting me this. I did not expect you to get me this book because this was really expensive. So I'ma kill you, but I love you, so it's fine. I don't even know what this is about. I know it's about something on the moon or Mars or something like that. Okay, I'm not gonna read the back of the book because I'm trying to film this. So I know it's about outer space and aliens, maybe something like that. Yes. Oh my god, so excited to read it. Thank you so much, Ilse. And it came with a note. Oh, Ilse, thank you. Okay, so this next package I have, I think, is just a book I ordered for our June book of the month for our book club that I'm part of. I don't know why this is such a big package because I think there's only one book in here, so. Are you for real? This is what happens in my life. Yeah, it's what I thought it was. And it is Magonia by Maria Davana Headley, and this is, as I already said, the June book of the month for our book club that I'm part of, and I have no idea what this book is about, and I don't want to know what it's about. And by the time this video goes up, we might have already had our live show about it, so if we have, I'm going to link that down below also. And yes, you can go see my thoughts on this book, because I've obviously read it by the time this video goes up, because I know, well, this video is not going to go up till about July, so. Okay, so we are now back to present Kevin. Literally, as I stopped filming the books that I was showing you, another book box came for me, and this is a huge package. Can we just look at this? It covers my face. This is huge. I'm pretty sure there's 3 books in here. Finally, I did it one in one go without it breaking. Yes, it is the 3 books that I thought. The very first book I have is Amulet, and this is book 2 in the Stonekeeper's Curse, and this is a graphic novel. I have read the first one and it was called Amulet, and it's about this boy and girl who move to a new house, and it turns out that in like the basement or something there's a path to a new world, and they end up going there because this creature takes their mother and they go to save her and stuff happens. And this is volume 2, so I'm very, very excited to read this. This is not going to take me very long to read. And then the next book I have is End of Days by Susan E. And this is the 3rd and final book in Penryn and the End of Days trilogy. I have read Angel Fall, and I'm reading World After this month because I'm doing a read-along of this book with Yessie and Sandra. So yes, and so I have to read World After, and then I'm going to read this. So yeah, and I really love the cover, and I'm really annoyed because this is a sticker that doesn't come off, and it's on my World After as well. And yeah, so I obviously don't know what this is about because I haven't read the second one, so I just noticed the last book in the series. So, and then the final book I have is The Wrath and the Dawn by Renee Adye, and this is the book of the month for July. This book is a lot bigger than I thought it was, and it has deckled edges. That is my first time to get a book with deckled edges. That is so cool. I don't know if you can see it. So cool. I don't know if that's on every book or I'm just special and I got it. Probably not. It's probably on all of them. I think it's based in like a medieval time, I think, and it's about this king who kills a virgin woman every night, and then this one girl comes and tells him a story but doesn't finish the story, so then he doesn't kill her because he wants to know the end of the story, and then she keeps doing that. I think I could have just got that completely wrong, but that's what I think this is about. Okay, so the final book I have to show you, the author himself got in contact with me and asked me would I read and review his book for him, and of course I said yes, because I found out he was an Irish author, so I'm obviously going to help support Irish authors. And then it's an Irish book about zombies, so of course I'm going to read it. I love zombies. Love's Curse by Darren Gallagher, and it is a self-published book, I think. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's self-published. Basically what it's about this guy named Justin who gets a phone call from this girl named Camille who says that she needs help, and Justin's madly in love with her since primary school and secondary school, so he of course goes to save her, but when he gets there stuff happens and it's not what he hoped would happen. And yes, so it's basically about that. That's as far as I've got so far. So I'm really, really excited to continue on with this book, and I will have a full video review about this book, so look out for that on my channel. And yes. Okay, so that's it for this video, guys. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Let me know if you've read any of these books, what you think of any of these books, if there's any books that you think I need to read. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, be my friend on Goodreads, join our book club and stuff. And yes, I will see you guys all next time in my next video, so goodbye.